Hey everybody, welcome back. Are y'all ready to have your emotions damaged today? Because I'm ready and willing, just saying.
Y'all, are y'all ready for some piping hot tea right now? A couple weeks ago, this guy right here asked me for my number at the gym. I gave him my number. He texted me as soon as he left the gym. I was still in the middle of my workout, so I didn't respond. So then he calls me, and I didn't answer. So when I didn't answer, he texts me, would you mind calling me? And then proceeds to tell me he just transferred his job and he wants to date and financially support me. I was like, this is just a little too weird for me. He kept calling, so I eventually blocked his number. Haven't seen or heard from him since until now. It is 11:30 p.m. on Saturday evening, and I get a call from no caller ID. I'm like, who the hell could this be? But I answered it. Now, this conversation went on for, let me see. So the call lasted for a total of 2 minutes, and I was in such shock at first that I didn't know what to do. I ran and got my iPad and started recording the last minute. This is why we don't give men our number. No. Let me show you how this guy was just talking to me on the phone.
You can't keep a man.
So you couldn't even succeed at that. You couldn't even get a text back. You couldn't get a text back, so you have to call me from no caller ID. No caller ID. Really, bro?
And you single.
Really, bro? And you're not?
Single.
And you're not?
No, you were just a quick just trying to.
But you're not single.
No, never. I took a picture of you.
Well, I feel sorry for her then. I feel sorry because you're trying to come at me. Oh my God. You're about to be so famous all over the internet. I wish you would. You're about
Slap
to be so
the shit out of me when he sees me.
Buddy, I'm gonna blast your picture along with this recording because guess what?
You a dumb.
Oh, I'm gonna keep being a dumb. I'm gonna show 1.1 million people on TikTok.
And then he hung up. So, here, my friends, this is Julius. That is how Julius treats women who he can't. But he's got a girlfriend. But he wanted to date and financially support me. I don't know. Woo! This is not how I expected to end in my night, but.
How are you not embarrassed? See, listen, he actually probably would have succeeded, okay? He probably would have been fine, but there's some insecurity that is reeking from this man. You wanna know how I know? He didn't even wait to leave the gym before he started texting you. And then he double texted, triple texted, called. If that's not an ick, I don't know what is, okay? Come on. And guess what? Every time someone acts that insecure, it's for a reason. You are turning people off. You're a prize, guys, so act like it. Don't be double, triple texting nobody. If I catch you triple texting someone, Sharklot will bite you. That is not queen behavior, right? Finally, we agree on something.
If you have gym anxiety, please rest easy because whatever you do will never be worse than this. That's not even the worst part though, because later that day, I was still proud of myself for, doing 8 reps of 365. So I posted it to my Instagram story, but I put a song over it to cover up the toot toot. I put my phone down, come back to it later. I have 50 messages. I'm like, what the fuck? This song never overlaid. I embarrassed myself at the gym and then posted it for everyone I know to see. So you'll be fine. Go to the gym, exercise.
I mean, honestly, after this, I don't think I will be going to the gym anytime soon. You damaged your own emotions. A self-inflicted emotional damage. I love to see it. Sticky poo, sticky poo. What are they feeding you? Bestie, you can mute the original sound and still overlay the song. Why? I thought putting the song deletes the original audio. No, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't. It doesn't on TikTok. For future reference, for those of you who catch yourself farting in videos, mute it. Make sure you mute it. Or don't, honestly, because that was probably one of the funniest TikToks I've seen in a minute. And I watch a lot of TikTok. Thank you for sharing, genuinely. That was really, really special. You're so special. Like, in a good way. I genuinely mean that.
I mean, this is just typical. We're at the airport at 4 in the morning, ready to get on this international flight, and the lady our passports, and she looks at us with the most stone cold look on her face, and she's like, this is expired for him. Like, it's expired, he can't go. And we're like, there's literally nothing else that you can do. And blah, blah, blah. And long story short, there is something that we can do. She said, well, I guess you can go to the place in downtown Dallas to get an expedited passport. And then she's like, oh, but he's 17. And we're like, his birthday's literally tomorrow. Like, he's turning 18 tomorrow. And she's like, doesn't matter. So then they're like, if you go there to get an expedited passport, his dad has to be there. And he's dead. So Amy's headed home to look for my brother's birth certificate and my dad's death certificate. we don't really know. I guess we'll see what happens.
I'm sorry. That was special too.
You guys are special.
It just got worse and worse. Like, as if showing up to the airport with an expired passport and not being allowed on the plane is bad enough. And then as if it wasn't also bad enough that it was your birthday tomorrow, so you would have had to wait until tomorrow to get an expedited passport. But your dad is dead. Just a little reminder that your dad is dead.
Doesn't matter, your dad's dead.
I think it should matter, you know? Like, I think there should be exceptions. Everyone looks like their childhood stuffed animal. I had a blanket. Also, most childhood stuffed animals end up looking like this, okay? How is yours still intact? You must have not been doing much cuddling with that. That looks brand new. This is more appropriate, okay? This is a stuffed animal, well used and doing what it's supposed to. If it doesn't look like a rag with 2 eyes, you're not doing it right. You didn't understand the assignment. Also, pro tip for like parents out there, when your kids pick a stuffed animal, make sure it's something that you can replace. Otherwise, chaos will ensue. Were you guys like a stuffed animal kind of person, or were you like a blankie kind of person? What kind of person were you? I genuinely want to know. I think it says a lot about you. Me being someone that had a wet blanket. What was this doing in my drafts? Did Vanessa send me this by accident? I feel like she did. What the hell is that? Whose ankle is this? I'm gonna ask her, babe, did you send me this by accident? I need more context. Why was this ankle included?
Context is our friends.
While we await her response. Mom walking around Lowe's with a bucket on her head because a bird kept attacking her. And you know what? The thing is like, if it's the type of bird that I think it is, like a red-winged blackbird, you can't do nothing. You literally just have to let them attack you. If that is not emotional damage, I don't know what is. She did. She sent me an ankle. I don't know why this is so funny to me. This is going in the video. I was showing Kyle my mosquitoes bites. Girl, I had the worst reaction. It was itching all Tuesday. Oh, stop. No. Oh, come on now. That is upsetting. I wouldn't do that. I would literally just go home. I would just go for a run or something. Out of principle. That's discrimination against bad bitches, okay? Not all of us can fit our fingers inside those slots.
What's a bad supposed to do, okay?
Cut them? Absolutely not. Never.
I told this story sometime last year, but I had a lot less followers, so I'm telling it again because more people need to hear it. So me and my ex-boyfriend are dating at the time. We went to Waffle House. It's 2 a.m. He's like, hey, can you pay for your own food? And I don't really have money. I'm not a complainer. Yeah, of course, whatever. We tell our server that we're on separate checks. And when she comes back to give us the check, she goes, oh, yours was actually already paid for. I was like, me? What? She was like, yeah, I think she thought we might have been siblings or something. She was like, a guy over there thought you were cute, asked if you were on separate checks and he paid for your food. When I tell you my boyfriend was so mad, like, at me, and I was just like, that's what you get for not paying for my food. But if I'm ever a server and that happens, I'm going to pay for the girl's food and say that exact thing. I genuinely don't think that's what happened because there was this older man looking at me the whole time, but needless to say, anytime we sat down to eat after that, my food was paid for.
I am flabbergasted. That is genius. That is genius. All right, like, listen, okay, it's Waffle House, all right? It's Waffle House, it's not that expensive. If the boyfriend doesn't think it's important to take you out on a date and pay for it, somebody else will. And you just need to remind him of that. It's sad that you need to remind them, you know? It's sad. For them.
Where are you from?
I'm a Chinese.
You're Chinese, okay. You look like scared, like...
What do you want to do? Because maybe the next words is to scare me, maybe. Because I meet many men in this app. No, I'm a Chinese, then he, you know?
你的意思就是这里有好多奇怪的人，对吧？
对，尤其是那种，我今天碰到了3个这样的 teenager。
为什么你就是玩这个软件？
At the beginning, I want to improve my speaking skill and listening. But in the internet, I find some beautiful girls. They talk with handsome boy and 发布了视频。I want to talk with handsome boy like them. Now I use the app, but 我没有碰到 handsome boy. 我总是碰到那种 racist. Yeah, racist.
那很糟糕啊！你刚刚说的是这里有好多就是帅哥床前视频什么的，如果认识一个帅哥，我就会告诉你，好吗
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was a hint, babe. I think that maybe we should move on to the next.
Yeah, I haven't met any handsome guys on here, not one. Where are all the handsome guys?
And he's over here like...
Poor guy, he's cute, come on, he's a cutie.
Hello?
Is this Miss Mary?
Yes, it is.
This is Sue Dillon, and I believe your boyfriend is my husband. You're seeing my husband.
Damn, it'd be kind of hard for me to see your husband. I'm a little bit too old for your husband.
I know you.
I'm an old woman.
No, you're a damn hussy. You've been seeing my boyfriend. I found your number in his phone. I saw a pair of...
Well, you didn't see me if I'm Fletcher. And don't call me no more. I don't know who the hell you are. I don't live up where you're at.
I told you my name is Sue Dillon, and I'm gonna be knocking on your door if you don't leave my husband alone.
When you come down right now. Come down. I haven't seen you fool or husband.
We are not that. I don't say that word, ma'am. That is ugly.
If you ever want to emotionally damage someone, just say, I don't use that language. I don't know what it is, but it hits different, you know? It's like, because you're very patronizing when you say that. Very. It's like...
You're ratchet.
In my house, we don't say that.
We do, but like, she doesn't have to know that. A lesson on emotional damage from Charlotte Dobre.
She's one of this country's biggest influencers, and we met at an influencer event, and that is where she bullied me for being goth. It wasn't too long ago. I was invited to a pretty high-end movie premiere, and on a whim, I went. This is where I was minding my business, just talking, connecting with people, and all of a sudden, this shortish girl behind me taps me on the back, and I turn around and she goes, "I love your green lipstick." It was black. Very black. I said, "It's actually black, but thank you for the compliment." And then she introduces herself to me and I introduce myself as well. Then she goes on to tell me how it's so rare to see people of my kind out and about, as if we are some sort of rare exotic creature. She then proceeds to pull out the infamous "no offense." No offense, but I don't like people like you. You guys are devil worshippers and you make me really uncomfortable. Trying to gather myself mentally, I stand there shocked, trying to not call her a stupid bitch. But I ended up saying, you know, we do get that all the time. I just really don't enjoy fake people's presence in front of me. She asks me in a very taken aback tone, "Who was it here that you met that was fake? I need to know." I just said it was you. You preach positivity online, babe, but you're standing here right in front of me saying, "No offense, but you people are disgusting."
I mean, hey, she's got a point. Be wary of the people who spread kindness like confetti. Those are the people that are usually hiding how mean they are in real life, okay? Think about Ellen. If she's got something in her Instagram bio,
Carpe diem.
Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud.
that means they're really, really mean. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how damaged are your emotions? Good.
Subscribe